All right, Tom, thank you. Tonight, concerns that if that freezing rain and ice builds up enough, it could knock out power.
And utility companies started warning customers yesterday. THV 11's Maya Ellison spoke to those companies today and gets us an update on their response. Maya?
Yeah, Rolly and Faith, energy companies across the natural state have prepared year-round for this. If you see behind me some flashing lights, preparations are going on right now. But officials tell me there's one thing they worry the most about. It's the sight of ice on power lines and trees.
This turns into a battle. We're trying to get everybody back on as quickly as we can.
But that's no problem for Arkansas energy companies who have prepared for the incoming winter weather. This week's storm is a little different from last month's snow.
Because ice accumulates on power lines, of course, and that could cause the lines to weigh down and actually cause the lines to snap or the poles to snap,
resulting in power outages. But Rob Rodell with Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas say they've thought of every possibility, ensuring that they're ready for whatever's to come.
We make sure our right-of-ways are clear, which basically means we clean all the vegetation off the areas close to the infrastructure. Secondly, we make sure our linemen are trained on how to efficiently restore power. And then thirdly, we make sure our power plants are operating at the maximum efficiency.
Over at Entergy, their eyes are to the skies or tree limbs. The buildup of ice on trees looks something like this, posing a risk of falling onto power lines. That's why Vice President of Entergy Arkansas, Adam Efron, says their main priority, clearing the way.
We've been going to our high-risk areas, trimming out additional line sections and ensuring that we're prepped and have minimal impact from this event.
And through these doors, officials are commanding the troops. Visuals of weather graphs and cameras help them keep track of what's going on across the state.
It's an app that essentially shows all the outages for each electrical utility in the U.S. And we watch it as storms move across the country. We can kind of tell based off the impact of other utilities how they're going to impact Entergy.
But the magic happens around this table.
We're getting the last-minute data points. We're fine-tuning our plan. We're making any adjustments we need to do.
But yeah, one of those things about planning and preparing is that it's really working during the calm before the storm, as we're just seeing things starting to fall. But Mr. Rob tells me that if you're at home and you see some of our linemen and some of those working on those lines that might have fallen, please thank them. Make sure you give them some hot chocolate or maybe something warm to eat or drink. But saving money at home is what officials say is their #1 priority to tell you. So make sure you set your thermostat to about 68 degrees, making sure that you close those doors and watching out for cracks around the home. In West Little Rock, I'm Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.